Hi there, Cancer. This is your general angel reading. I'm Yetta Pearl, and this is for the week of March 14th through 20th of 2022. So, right till March 20th, which is the first day of spring. You know, when I was growing up, we were always taught that it was the 21st. And so I'm behind on why that changed, whether, you know, there's a correction in the earth spin or, you know, something like that. I'm unknowledgeable about that. But anyway, these days they always say March 20th. So we'll go with that. I mean, other people are the experts on that, so I just won't comment. Even though, honestly, in my mind, it's still the 21st. They can say what they want. I know that's so silly. It's one day difference. Okay, one more card left to come out. And then we will see what it is that your guardian angels want to tell you about for this beautiful week. Okay. Okay, looks like a really great week, actually. So start with friendship. Start with friendship. You have a lot of great friends. More than the ones you're just thinking of to start with. So there's your kind of your core group that you see fairly regularly, maybe get together with, things like that. Then there's the ones that come to mind when you think of, you know, friends that don't live close to you maybe, or that you just haven't seen them for a while, whatever. Your angels want you to know that there are a whole bunch of other people who are also your friends, who don't really come to mind quickly and easily for you, but those, they count. They count. They're definitely in your friend group. So think of people who are, they're maybe on your fringes, right? But they definitely consider you to be a friend. Yeah. So this is, okay, so they're going a little deeper here, and they're saying that no matter what differences you have with those people, they're still your friends, and still honor that friendship. For some of them, you just want to avoid certain conversations. For others, you want to have the conversation, but gently, and just exploring what differences you have and what commonality you have, right? They are your friends. Maybe they've been your friends for a long, long time, and recently you've had differences of opinion, but they're still your friends and they are worthy of a conversation. No hostility there. None. None. Preserve the friendship. Not at all costs. I mean, you know, but still, like, that friendship is very important, and so you can step forward knowing that it's just as important to them as it is to you, and they don't want to argue either. Just finding the common ground. Okay. Okay, that's good. And okay, is there, this feels like a separate thing, but there's maybe a situation happening somewhere in your life that you're not quite sure how to deal with or what to do about it, or I don't know, there, it's something that you're just confused over. It feels like that you're just uncertain. Step back from it a little bit, like, just don't engage quite yet, and just see what else you can see. Like, you know, your own part in it, your own thoughts about it, but what else is there? It's kind of the same idea, really, as this friendship card, that, you know, finding the common ground, finding the differences without hostility, just with curiosity, and you know, from the angle of coming together. And so looking through the whole situation, gathering all the pieces, all the parts, and that's what's going to do best for you. There's also, for some of you, and this is kind of like, it's a smaller group of you, but still, you know, a significant number, it feels like. where there's a situation, there's something going on, and you can go right through the center of it and kind of part the ways without getting involved in it. You can just simply slide right through. And yes, it is a situation, and it would affect you, like it would concern you if you chose to get involved, but you don't have to. And it feels like that's your question is, do I really have to be involved in this? And the answer is no, you don't really have to. So you choose. You choose. Okay, feels fine. Feels like like awareness. You have awareness that there's conflict somewhere, but you don't have to be a part of it. You can simply observe without getting involved in the drama. Right? You can have an opinion, but you don't have to express it unless you choose to. And you could choose to. Like it's not all drama, right? So you have choices. You might, there's people who want to drag you into it. You can or you cannot. Up to you. Okay. All right. So yes, okay. So here, like if you do get into that, be a little cautious in your expression. Like don't be angry. Don't be right? Just be calm. Be the voice of reason. But do express who you are and what you feel and think about that situation. Make your voice heard, but without trampling on anybody else, without beating anybody else down for thinking differently. So this could be about world events, but it could be about anything. They're not giving me clues about that. So you just, find how that resonates with you. And definitely like your stance on something is just as important as anybody else's. So you can feel free to express yourself. Okay, all right. And yeah, be calm about that. Just take it easy, be tranquil, understand that not everybody has the power that you do to be tranquil. So, if other people are kind of being forceful and really appearing to want to shove things around and people in their direction, just understand that right now they're not capable of being calm like you. And so you can still keep your own tranquility through this. And in fact, if you do find that you're off kilter and you're not calm about things, regain your tranquility through whatever means necessary. Take a night off, vent to a friend, even explore counseling or things like that. Whatever helps you do that to regain your equilibrium, because that's important to you. I mean, you like to have a lovely, calm life, and so help yourself create that. Okay, all right, and it feels, yeah, you're expecting too little. You can set your sights higher. You can definitely say, yeah, when you're expressing yourself, you can definitely say that some version of that's not good enough. I'm looking for more, right? It can be a negotiation. Okay, so that's a different angle. So they're just saying, okay, with this whole reading, so far we've been talking about a situation that's maybe arising. You can participate or you can not. Keep your cool, be calm, be the voice of reason. And if you happen to lose that, then regain your tranquility. Or even if you don't happen to lose that, then keep your tranquility, all that stuff. This feels like there's a negotiation somewhere that that you're being offered something, and your angels want you to know that you are in a position of power, which they're not saying, like, that's not unique to this situation. You're always in a position of power because you are your own sovereign being, right? So you have the position of what's best for you. And you know that, and you know your boundaries, you know what you're looking for. And so if something is offered to you, you have negotiating room there. And you can come back and say, no, I would like this, and I would like this, and I would like this. So let's negotiate, and, let's see how we can come to terms with that. So your whole reading here is all about negotiating, finding out the position of the other person, being curious about that, asking the questions. It's all about that. Now, for some of you, Cancers, this is hard work for you. But you need to step outside of your, they're saying the words little self. You need to make yourself as big as you truly are. And do the negotiating. Be curious. Ask the questions. State your own opinion. Be an equal part of that interaction. No one else has that power over you. You have equal rights, powers, status. It's equal. Okay? All right. And Archangel Michael wants you to know that he is with you every step of the way, defending you, protecting you, keeping you safe. There need be no fear. Right? It's very reassuring. Look at that sword. He's there ready to cut off anything that threatens you. Yes. So you're good. Michael's there. He's with you. Ask him. If you're ever in doubt whether you're protected or whether you've got your angels, just ask. And then they are there immediately. Yeah. They don't ever say no. Okay. So one last card from the daily guidance cards. Cleanse and detoxify. So for some of you it is food. You've been having a lot of sugar maybe, or stuff that isn't very good for you. It's just been maybe even just a volume. It feels like just too much food. So slack off on that. Do a bowel cleanse, they're saying. Do a bowel cleanse. Clean all that out. Scrub it. Scrub your bowels, I guess. There are products that do that. So psyllium is coming to mind. And so get everything cleaned right out. And that, like, there's often a buildup, I guess, of toxins in the bowel that are keeping you toxic, right? Keeping you from feeling really good. So if you can clear that out and drink lots of the great water and stuff like that, spend a week. It doesn't feel quite right for all of you. For some of you, that's accurate, but spend a week clearing that out and being really good about, lots of vegetables and some pure meats and things like that. Not much for carbs, no sugars, no alcohol, no soft drinks, pop, that kind of stuff. For others, it feels like that's not appropriate, so you choose whatever's for you. And but then that'll clean you out and help you feel better, right? It's not really about, like, it is ultimately about your health, but it's about helping you feel good, because that's the goal, always, all day, every day. Feel good, whatever's helping you get there. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you very much, and I love you, and I will see you next week.